So I don't know, Joshua. Do we introduce this? Do we say like? Do we give a full introduction? Do we not do anything and just continue the way it was?
I think we continued the way it was, because I think we can come up with a really fun intro. So I think the plan should be when I get up there to for New Year's, you should take your camera, and we should take some kind of shots or some kind of intro something.
I like this.
You know, maybe like us walking and holding hands into the sunset, or we got to come up with something.
Beautiful. Yes. I will hold your hand into the sunset, Joshua.
You know, some music or something. I think we can come up with something as a part of like the intro, and then build up to that.
I'm all for that. Yeah. So let's talk about pleasantries, Joshua. How's your week been? Other than finding out that you had to do overnights.
I know. So far the week's not too bad. I mean, I gotta do these shitty overnights, which is kind of gonna be annoying. But I think I'm gonna not work on Friday by choice. It's gonna be a volunteer absence. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
make them pay for it.
Going on 9 straight. I think I can deal with not being there on Friday.
Yeah, that sounds good. Did you guys do anything this weekend or last weekend?
No, nothing I can. Did we do anything? I don't. Nothing that stands out. No, nothing that's worth mentioning, I guess. Nothing too exciting.
That's funny.
But I'll work on my memory, because we all know Joshua does not have a very good memory. My memory is really bad. So
you and me both, buddy. You and me both.
Yeah, what about you?
I do like your setup though. It looks real nice. I don't think we did anything spectacular. I think it was just mainly errands. Now this was like my 6th day in a row, so as far as like work goes, so very tired as well. So I think tomorrow I'm taking one of those what you can call it, personal days. So
yeah, sick and tired of work day. That's what I like to call it. I'm taking a sick and tired.
Yeah, sick and tired of work day.
Yeah,
they can fucking do it without me.
You know, when they ask you over the phone, what's wrong? Just say I'm sick and tired. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Joshua, you don't even got to call them anymore, buddy. You just open up that app and you tap the button and you say, "Sorry, suckers."
So I don't even know how to use the app yet. Is it pretty simple?
Oh, Joshua, dude, it's like fucking cake. It's easy.
I know. I'm still calling out.
Super easy. Still just gonna call them?
No, I'm not going to. I gotta learn how to use it. I gotta get caught up. But 19 years of the same job. I mean, I probably should be sending like a pigeon, or by mail.
Just snail mail. Just write your hey guys, I'm gonna be off today. They'll get it 2 weeks from now. It's like you're doing yourself a service for later.
Yeah, horse and wagon, smoke signals. Yeah, I'm still in that age. I haven't caught up to the digital world yet when it comes to work.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty behind. But
that's great.
It'll be fine.
But
my 3-day weekend is gonna be nice, so we'll figure something out. Maybe go to the movies, the beach, depending on the weather.
There you go. See. But as far we didn't really do anything. Like we haven't done anything. Just working, man. Always working. Oh, and then I got this cold right now. Ouch. Like just getting over a cold, so it's like ugh. But it's like the second time in a row I've been like sick like week after week. It's very annoying.
Do you think it's a cold or allergies? Because a ton of people down here have allergies, or not. Everybody's sniffling. People are just the dry eyes.
it's weird because I have never had allergies, and I know you can develop them like later on. But I don't know. For me, it feels like a cold because I have a cough too. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just dying.
Yeah, a bunch of people are getting allergies down here right now. So I don't know. I rarely ever get sick. It's pretty rare. So sometimes I don't know if it's allergies or it's a cold or I don't know. But yeah.
What can you do, man? Just use them days off. All right, Joshua, let's talk about our topic today.
I know you gave me homework.
I'm so excited. So if all goes right, this should come out the first week of October. Hopefully, we'll find out. But because of that, it's Halloween season, Joshua. It's spooky time. So I was going to do a brief history of Halloween, but I think a lot of people already kind of know the gist of where it came from and stuff.
I don't.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it then. So, the Halloween holiday, Joshua, has its roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, and it is pronounced Samhain. Samhain. Oh, interesting.
I think you fucked that up.
Oh, I totally fucked that up.
Yeah.
But I'm going to continue reading anyway. It is a pagan religious celebration to welcome the harvest at the end of summer, when people light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts. So that is an excerpt from the Library of Congress. So that is a legitimate source. All right. So if I fucked up, they fucked up.
So how do we adopt that here, though? I get it. So how did all of a sudden handing out candy and so how'd that make its way?
I can answer that. The custom of Halloween came to America in the 1840s with Irish immigrants fleeing a potato famine. At the time, the favorite pranks in New England included tipping over outhouses and unhinging fence gates. Hang on, I will read more as soon as I find out where this came from. Because, all of the facts come from Google.
Because everything on the internet's true, right? We've established that.
Everything on the internet is 100% factual. All right. As I continue here, the custom of trick-or-treating is thought to have Irish origins, possibly from a practice going door to door to collect money and cake or any other custom begging for soul cakes or offerings for one's dead relatives. Failure to supply a treat would result in a practical joke. So it really doesn't. I'm trying to see if it has anywhere where. Here's a fun fact. In the United States, the first official citywide Halloween celebration occurred in Arcana, Minnesota in 1921, Joshua.
It's actually not that old then.
Not that old at all. Yeah. So it's actually pretty cool. There is stuff on jack-o'-lanterns, but not all. See, this might be one of those things where it's been going on for a while and nobody kind of knows the origins of it.
So the Halloween. So we got Halloween, right? So where do all the stories come from, like the Headless Horseman and like all of those types of Halloween stories? Are those derived from or around the 1800s, or did that show up around the 1920s, or like how old are these stories? Because the Headless Horseman isn't that a Halloween story?
I would assume it's a Halloween story. I mean, it feels like a Halloween story.
Because doesn't he ride around with a jack-o'-lantern as his head, or did that just kind of like transition to Halloween as Halloween became a jack-o'-lantern thing?
Mm-hmm. See, that's the way I know him. Like, so Okay, well, according to Free Range American .us, although the Headless Horseman is often trumpeted as America's first ghost story, the tale borrows heavily from several European storytelling traditions. Traditional folklore is actually swarming with decapitated riders. So apparently there is a lot. But it is connected to the collection of fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm. So those guys wrote a lot of things, and it seems to have some origin in that. So there you go. So if you want to put an age on it, it's got to be pretty old. Let's see. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, like, older than you and I, Joshua. Like, by like 3.
I want to know statistically, since, like, was there a rise in cavities after candy and all, like, is this one of those things where, like, dentists secretly created this holiday? Like, yes, if we create this thing where a bunch of candy is going to be handed out, there's going to be a spike in cavities, dental health. Is there a conspiracy theory there? Can we look? Can we look into that?
Well, you know what? There probably is a conspiracy. Let's see. The question is asked: do cavities increase after Halloween? And the answer: marketing reports indicate that nearly 25% of annual candy sales are generated during the season of Halloween, right? And dentists, too, report an abnormally high number of dental decay and cavities immediately after Halloween, which just makes sense, right? Like, you can't have candy and not, get a cavity. It just happens. It's just going to happen.
I wonder if I could become a seasonal dentist.
Like seasonal workers who work at the Spirit Halloweens.
Exactly. Like based off of that statistic, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be a dentist between these months because I know I'm just gonna have a bunch of work. Open up my garage, do some like bad malpractice, and just pull out that DeWalt drill I bought at the freaking flea market and be like, come on, let's work on your little.
Right. Let me fill in that cavity for you, buddy.
Yeah, it's a little JB Weld. What's
you got 1,500 pounds of pressure that you can put on that molar now.
I got a crown put in, and I'm actually really nervous about it.
What, you're getting a crown?
No, I have one. I have a crown.
You have a crown.
I got one put in recently. Yeah.
Oh, how recent? Are we talking like yesterday?
No, 3 months old. 3 months, something like that.
Oh, so pretty recent.
Yeah, 3-4 more. It's pretty new, but because I've never had one before, I'm actually fairly nervous about it. Like what I can and cannot chew.
Oh,
because it's not real. It's it's fake tooth. Like.
Well, your real tooth's still underneath there.
Yes.
It's just they put that cap over it. So I guess that part is fake. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. They didn't tell you anything? They didn't tell you, like, no Halloween candy? Like,
No. I mean, I've never been one for Halloween candy, which is, I guess, a decent segue to, like, favorite Halloween candy.
Yeah, look at you in the segues.
I don't... I mean, is there... I was thinking about this. Is there such thing as Halloween specific candy? Like I know in Easter time they come out with those nasty ass marshmallow rabbits. I still don't know who eats those things. Honestly, the shelves are always full whenever I go by. Like there's always a clearance sale after. Like nobody wants those damn things. Who's making this? But I mean, I guess what are those things? The little you probably know what they are. The things that are shaped like
candy corn.
Candy corn, yeah.
Yeah, candy corn would probably be the ultimate, like, this is a Halloween specific, like, candy. Oh, and then those, like, fucking rubber lips, like the rubber lips that look like vampires. Those are specifically Halloween.
Do you eat those, though? Are those actually a candy, or are those just like a wax thing? It's more for like a cosplay type.
People eat them.
Shit.
People eat them. I'm telling you, it's the same people who are eating the Peeps. Those are the people who are eating those.
I'm actually writing down candy corn, because I like I have this little list over here. I'm like, what is Halloween candy? And I want to write this down.
Oh, actually, Joshua, let me throw a curveball at you. Now that we went over some of the, the Googled Halloween facts and some worst brief history of Halloween ever, do you have any memory of like a costume that you wore as a child?
Yes, I do.
Do you? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued.
I do. So as a child, we didn't really have a whole lot of money. We weren't really like, I wouldn't say poor, but when you have 5 kids, your dad works as a butcher, your mom just kind of does accounting, back in the day, we didn't really have a whole lot of money, so we had to get creative. So one of my fun costumes was, I played baseball regularly, like every season as a kid, t-ball, I always played baseball. So
Nice.
We got creative one year, and I used my own baseball team outfit, like what I would wear every Saturday and Sunday to go play games. We basically threw fake blood all over it and put blood all over my face, and I walked around the neighborhood with a bat, just like just looking like a bloody baseball player.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was pretty creative, I thought, like where we didn't really already had the outfit, already had the costume, I guess you could say. So that was
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Walking around with a real bat too, it was pretty it was fun. I was kind of a little shit back then.
People give you weird looks.
Yeah, and I would actually hit shit. Like I'd walk around and hit things with it. Like,
of course you would.
Yeah, so like mailboxes and shit. They're like, dude, this kid's a terror. Like, take the bat away from the kid.
Oh my god, Joshua.
So that one was fun. The other one that we got really creative with, again, when I was super young, was we just had a birthday. I forget whose birthday it was. It was like my brother's or somebody. Like, so we had a bunch of leftover balloons. So what we ended up doing is we blew up a bunch of balloons and we taped them completely around my entire body. So I was like a walking balloon bag. Like, if you could imagine, just balloons covering my body. But one of the funny things about it is, as I was walking around, the fucking balloons were popping all over the place. So I remember this one time specifically, we walked underneath this tree. It was one of those pine needle trees. And as I walked under this tree, I kid you not, like half of the balloons on my fucking costume just blew up. So half of my body like had balloons, and the other half of my body had all these deflated looking fucking rubber things just hanging off my body. So by the end of the night, it's kind of like, what is this? It still looked like a costume regardless, because I just looked like,
yeah.
But that was probably 2 of my most creative.
That's amazing.
Costumes. And then a third one, if you want a third one. I don't know if you remember the movie Dead Presidents. Do you remember that one? Bank robbers, dead presidents.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
And so you remember how they dressed up? They did the black and white face. Right before they robbed the banks. So it was around the time I rode BMX, and so we basically like blacked our faces out and did like our half white, half black. We just and we rode around town again with baseball bats. There was a theme with bats.
Oh my god, Josh!
And just,
you're a menace.
Yeah, so that was from childhood to menace teenager to adults.
Jeez,
3-hole punch gym. The whole.
Yeah, at least you're creative about it. I mean, 3 great creative costumes. I mean, who? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And not having any money. I mean, you got to get creative, like around the house. Like, what do you do?
Oh, yeah. See, like for me, it was like, I mean, it's kind of the same idea, right? We didn't have a lot of money growing up. but my birthday is the day before Halloween, so for me it was like we'd have a party like every time, and it would always be a Halloween party. And the ones that I can remember the most were two specifically. One was when I was like probably I want to say like 5 or 6, um, and we I was dressed as Casper, um, with like this like just like dollar store like Casper suit, like it was like felt, and I just remember it being really itchy and getting put into a costume contest and like not winning and just being like why am I here? Like I don't remember ever asking for this. Like, I don't remember like wanting to join this costume contest. But it was one of those things where like you're a kid and your mom just kind of does this for you, so it's like, yeah, good luck. Let's see what happens. And so I remember that one. And then I remember like at the age of like I think I was older then. I was probably like 9 or 10. And this is like it still haunts me to this day. So it was like a party. I don't remember what I was specifically, but the only reason I remember this was because I was in a garbage bag for my costume. I don't remember what it was, but I remember bobbing for apples in our garage for like my birthday, and like my head is underwater and I'm bobbing for these apples, and the only thought that comes into my head is I'm gonna die soon. Like I'm older and I'm gonna die, and I'm bobbing for apples right now. And I just had that realization, and then I like took my head out of the water, and I was like, I think I'm good now. I think I'm just gonna sit here and like just wait for everybody to leave. Yeah, it was like, yep. I was like, I think I was 10 years old. There you go. That was my most memorable Halloween moments. Yeah.
It's funny how growing up, like thinking back at it, you're like, did your parents really think that you were gonna love that? Did they really think you were gonna enjoy that?
Oh,
You
they
know,
probably, knowing my parents, they probably did. They probably did think I was enjoying that.
shit, man, because it's like I know I had fun. Like when I was in my costumes and I was in, like I genuinely had fun doing that, getting
Yeah.
candy and going around. And man, I can only imagine like not enjoying it. You know, feeling that pressure of like I gotta dress up, I gotta go somewhere. This is uncomfortable.
Mm,
You
yeah.
know, like
Yeah. Yeah. And that's that's who I am now. That's exactly the reason why, right there. You know, you grew up too quickly because you were bobbing for apples.
But you like dressing up now, though, don't you?
Oh, I
Don't
love
you
it.
enjoy
I
that
love it.
process? Yeah.
I do love it. I do love it. And I think probably next week we'll talk about it because I want to talk because we have a Disney trip planned for October for Halloween because, you know, keeping the tradition alive,
Mm-hmm.
celebrating my birthday, doing a Halloween party, going down to Disneyland. But we're dressing up for that. And so I'll talk about it next week. I'll give no spoilers.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. My mom just told me she's planning on going to Disney in October.
What?
Yeah.
When?
I guess she's getting
Am I gonna go hang out with your mom?
I guess she's getting like a 2-bedroom too. She's planning it right now.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so she's like, "Do you guys want to go?" Because she has that, you know, the
Ooh.
also sketchy timeshares that yeah, so she's got
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So she's in one of those. But yeah, so she's going to go. I don't know the dates yet, but
Damn it.
who knows?
Well, shoot, that's your new homework.
Who knows?
Find out next week when Josh Trump's mom is gonna go to Disneyland.
Yeah, cuz with the timeshare, I guess it's already like paid for and all that, and so
Even better.
yeah. Yeah, it'll be nice to it would be. I've never been to Disneyland around Halloween. Do you guys go to both sides? Do you go to California? Do you guys do both sides when you go?
Oh yeah, for sure. And we'll do like we have a whole itinerary going on right now. But yeah, we'll do DCA, and then we'll do Disneyland. And now they're serving controversial topic right now, Joshua. They're serving alcohol in some of the restaurants in Disneyland, and so now it's like you can kind of drink not around around the park, but it's like you can drink at different restaurants. So it's like you can get kind of sloshed now.
Yeah, yeah. A bunch of drunk adults around a bunch of kids.
That's what I'm saying, buddy. I'm saying if their feet touch the ground, they're prime for kicking. Okay. Anyways, Joshua, give me your top 3 Halloween candies if you thought about it.
I didn't. I have candy corn. That's what I wrote down as my third worst because I would never eat candy corn.
No, I want your top 3, your good candies,
but
not your bad ones.
That's the thing is, what is a Halloween candy? Like I don't know what a Halloween candy is.
I did have this discussion with some of the coworkers here because I was asking them their top 3 candies and stuff. And so the question was asked, what is a Halloween candy? And the definition I have for a Halloween candy is anything that you were looking forward to when you went trick-or-treating and you opened up your little candy bag.
Got it. Okay.
So I'll let you think about it. I'll tell you my top 3. So I'll start with the bottom. So my number 3 is going to be the caramel apple pops. Do you know these things? So they are a lollipop that have caramel, and in the middle of that is like a tart green just lollipop, like apple flavored lollipop.
I know what that is. I do. Those are really good.
Delicious.
Those are good.
Delicious. I love them. Awesome. Beautiful. The only problem, they get stuck to your teeth. And if you're old like me, you have some fillings that may be loose. And so eating them now is an adrenaline rush. So
it's like Russian roulette with your teeth.
Yeah. Is today the day I'm going to lose on my fillings? I don't know. We'll find out.
That's always fun. You're chewing on a piece of gum. You're like, what's that hard thing? You pull out the gum and you see a piece of silver and you think you fucking just found treasure. And it's really your tooth.
Your freaking filling falling out.
Yeah.
Jesus. Ugh.
That was me before I got my crown.
That's the road I'm on right now, Joshua. So I'll be there shortly. So my number 2 candy is this. The top 2 that I have were ones that I had to think about for a little bit. So I finally came down to the wire and I was like, you know what? If I had to choose, my second one is going to be Kit Kats. I love a Kit Kat. Like, I love a Kit Kat just in general. Like, I will make love to a Kit Kat. Like, they are delicious. And it was one that if I ever saw it in my bag, I was like, all right, I will trade my brother or sister for all of their Kit Kats. So
I'm just going to throw out that if you're going to make love to anything, it might as well be a Reese's because you could poke a damn hole right through the middle of that thing and just go to town.
Nah, see, for me, it's all about the sandpaper finish, Joshua. That's what I like.
Oh, you like the texture.
I like the texture, that rough and raw, you know? Really getting it. Yeah. And my number 1 Halloween candy is the Twix bar. You can't go wrong with a simple Twix, you know? Caramel, chocolate, cookie. I am more of a left Twix guy myself, but I will take right Twix, you know?
I've heard this debate, the left or the right. It's similar to the debate with Snickers. It's like ice cream Snickers or not ice cream Snickers.
Oh, ice cream Snickers all the way, Joshua. Yeah. On a hot day, nothing beats an ice cream Snickers.
Delicious. We just bought some of those too.
Oh, go ahead and send me some, Joshua. Send it through the screen. I'll take them.
They're gone now. They're completely gone.
All right. Well, I guess I can eat it from the other end.
I'm cheating right now.
Are you looking at some candies right now?
Well, because
trying to get an idea.
Yeah, I'm cheating.
It's hard, man. I had to think about it for like a good solid week. Like after we left the last episode, I had to think about what it was, what my tops were.
So 100 Halloween candies, like the candy challenge. Like I know what candies I like. It's just I'm just trying to determine what is. I overanalyze. Like you know me. I overanalyze everything. Like it's not that difficult to really, figure it out. Because according to this,
you just gotta
the top 10 candies in America, according to CandyStore.com.
reputable.
Yeah, I know, right? I've never even heard of them. It was, I don't know. Is M&M's, Starburst.
Okay.
Would never thought this one. The Hot Tamales, Sour
Hot
Patch
tamales.
Kids, Hershey Kisses,
Okay.
Snickers, Tootsie Pops, and the
Okay.
very last one is candy corn.
Ew. How is candy corn still on? The only I think the only reason candy corn's still on there is just because they use it as decoration and you need a lot of it. You know what I mean? You're not eating that shit.
Yeah. I mean, according to
And if you are eating
candystore.com.
that shit, please put that in the comments that you're eating candy corn and there's nothing wrong with you.
I don't know how many people really are going to be eating that. I would be surprised to hear somebody actually eats them and enjoys them. Because there's a difference. Like, you know how you eat your mom's food, but you don't really enjoy it?
Yes.
Like when you go over to grandma's house and she loves candy corn, she goes, honey, and she has a bowl of it and she puts it in your face. Like grandma's candy corn, even though it's 3 years old, because nobody ever eats it. And how many hands have been in that? There's probably just, it's old, right? So you have some of grandma's candy. Nobody's eating it, but I don't
gross.
Nobody's eating that. I'd be very surprised. So if I'm going with mine, my top three, I mean, as my first one would probably be Snickers, just because I love Snickers, and the bite-sized one. I
solid
mean,
choice.
Yeah, Snickers is always pretty good. Reese's is a sugary treat. I would probably I'd go with the Reese's.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then so Snickers, Reese's.
And you can also fuck the Reese's, as you stated earlier. So.
Who hasn't licked the center out of a fucking Reese's? You know what I mean? Just nasty little kid just sucking the peanut butter right out of the middle of that thing. You know,
I always tried to get all the chocolate off of the Reese's, like as a child, and I still kind of do, but I know that it's impossible now. But have you ever tried to take
chew
off
around it?
the chocolate? Yeah, it was always a fun pastime.
I try. I do that with the Snickers too. Sometimes I'll eat around it like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That seems more difficult.
No, it is. It is.
I'm impressed.
So, but for a third one though, what would I pick for a third one? I think I would have to go with you on the Twix. Twix is a pretty solid candy choice.
Yeah, another solid choice. Yeah.
I'll go for that.
There you go. Very nice.
Those would be my three.
And that leads to the next discussion, Joshua. What about the top 3 worst candies?
Ooh, candy corn.
Definitely candy corn.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Candy corn is garbaggio.
Yeah.
We've already shat on candy corn a lot.
Yeah, candy corn is not making the cut. If they could make a candy corn that's good, like maybe they dust it with some sour, powder, or they do.
You think that's what's saving it? You think sour, like what is that? Fucking citric acid. You think that's the difference maker?
Mm-hmm. Either that, or you dust it with some chamoy. Some freaking. If anybody knows what chamoy is,
Sheesh.
But you throw some chamoy on it. You maybe dust it in hot Cheetos. I don't know.
I don't know if that would I don't know if that would make it better. Hot Cheeto dust on that? Ugh.
Yeah. Like, how do you make a candy corn better? I'd have to really.
I don't know. I mean, you'd have to maybe you put it in a brownie. See, you can't have, you can't just have candy corn on itself. You have to put it with something in order for it to mask its candy corn flavor.
I got to be honest with you. All this talk about candy corn, I don't even remember what it tastes like. Am I just being?
It's because it's suppressed. It's your memories. They don't want you to ever remember that trauma that happened to you the first time you ate a candy corn.
What does it taste like?
Shit.
Is it like buttery? Is it like what is the flavor?
You want me to describe the taste of a candy corn to you?
Yeah, what is? I mean, I could Google that too, but how do you describe that? I don't know.
I will tell you right now. Give me a second, all right? Just give me a moment. Okay. Candy corn is a wonderful blend of creamy, fondant, rich marshmallow, and warm vanilla notes. When these flavors combine, they create the distinctive candy corn flavor. There you go. I think it tastes like shit.
They built that thing up like it was a superhero or some shit.
I know. Really selling that candy corn flavor to you, buddy.
Yeah, like when all the Power Rangers come together and it just made that ultimate Power Ranger bot. Like that was not wax Coke
I think
bottles?
realistically, candy. Oh, wax Coke bottles.
Where's Halloween candy? Wax Coke bottles. I remember those.
Yeah, you know what? Put that on the list. That is definitely a terrible one.
Wax Coke bottles.
That is gross. Ugh. I just have a memory of like just eating, like pulling off the top from that, and then like just having this nasty wax-filled mouth flavor. Ugh. Ugh. Candy corn and wax Coke bottles. There you go. It's fucking two of them. Ugh.
Are those
Gross.
teeth? Oh, those are the teeth right there. There's a 41
See,
count.
I still
on Amazon.
can get some teeth right now. 41 of them.
Yeah, there's 41. You can get a 41 count of the wax teeth. What?
Nasty.
You got me looking up candy now.
See, this is going to be an experiment, Joshua. You got to order some teeth. Let us know how they taste. Get some candy corn.
Oh, random tangent. Have you ever tried Death Wish coffee?
I don't drink coffee, Joshua. You know that.
Right.
So no. But remember, we had a coworker back home who would drink that stuff religiously.
Yeah, it's actually, I just bought some. It really is intense. It's good. It's good though, but I've had to.
Is that wait? Is that what's keeping you up tonight? Like drinking all that coffee?
Yeah, I'll probably have some before I go to work. I got a Red Bull. I got some Death Wish coffee. I'll probably do like a cold brew.
You're gonna be shaking.
It's got a lot of caffeine in it. It's pretty. Anybody who really needs a pick me up, Death Wish coffee, and you're a coffee drinker, probably just try it because it may be a game changer for you.
Not sponsored, by the way. So if you guys want to sponsor us, go ahead and shoot me an email.
Yeah.
Is it good though? Does it taste good?
Yeah, I tried the was it the vanilla? Is it blueberry vanilla? Something like that. It comes in a blue bag. It's actually pretty tasty. Grocery Outlet had it, so I thought I'd try it.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Grocery Outlet. I love Grocery Outlet.
Why don't you drink coffee? Is it hard on the
stuff.
bowels? Are you not?
Yeah, it goes straight through me. Like it's a problem. So, and I know like it goes straight through a lot of people, but it's like if you build your tolerance, it's supposed to help you and whatnot. But I was like, I'm not a fan. So,
not even a cold brew. You haven't even tried it like as a different.
I've tried it in a few different forms, and there's not one that I'm still like, this is the way it should be, kind of thing. So, I don't know. Maybe one day when I'm in like, I don't know, France or somewhere where they have like real high quality beans or something, I'll give it a shot. But I mean, I guess you could say that I'm in Seattle. What is it? Like coffee connoisseurs come all the way over here to have Starbucks coffee, and I still don't care for it. And I've been to like the roast house they have out here. So
yeah, the very first Starbucks.
Yeah, very first Starbucks, and then they also have the like big roast places, like the reserves. That's what they call them, a reserve. Starbucks reserves. So, I like the smell of coffee. It smells good.
I mean, I love coffee. Yeah.
You're thinking about it right now, aren't you?
No, I'm actually thinking about the overnight I have to do tonight right now.
Oh no!
In the back of my mind, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to. So because I have the option, side note, obviously, yeah,
side tangent.
but Yeah, I can go in at 9 or I can go in at 7. So obviously I'm going to go in at 7. I'm not going to go in at 9.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Going at 7.
Yeah, took a half, get off at
That's the way to
3:30.
do it. Fuck yeah. If that's the option, that's always the better choice.
Yeah. I'm not.
I mean, we run the same departments here, and it's like, what the fuck are you going to be doing? What are you going to do?
Oh, I went
do you
hard
have
last
a bunch
night.
of stuff in... Oh, did you?
Yeah, I went hard.
Did you really?
I probably worked like 9
Did you have a
pallets
bunch of
doors.
shit? Oh, okay. You got
Just interior, though. Those are just interior. So tonight I'm going to work.
Ooh, just interior.
Yeah.
Damn. Solid cores? Solid cores?
No, everything.
Solid cores?
The 6-panel, the shaker, the everything, flush, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was.
I envy that.
Yeah, tonight is.
All right, third. We need a third candy, Joshua. A third shitty candy.
A third shit candy?
What's on that list? Yeah, third shit candy. We have candy corn. We have wax cokes, both of which apparently we just dislike the taste of wax. There we go. I can speak.
Okay, we're gonna find out right now. What is the most disliked candy? Citrus.
It's got to be something weird. It's got to be something like, or maybe it's like peanut candy, like, you know, because people have like allergies to peanuts and stuff.
I didn't even know this was a thing, but there's one here. It says citrus peanuts.
Citrus peanuts.
I don't know what citrus.
Wait, are you talking about circus peanuts?
I can't read. Yeah. Yeah, I can't read.
Circus peanuts are the devil. You are correct. That is a terrible candy. But I wouldn't describe that as a Halloween candy, though. You know, you don't get circus peanuts as like
citrus. I mean, there's not even a T in there. Where am I seeing citrus? Holy shit, Joshua!
Citrus peanuts.
There's not even a T in there. Where do I get citrus? Yeah, I gotta put this monitor on the other. I gotta put this monitor over here because looking to my right is not it.
Clearly that.
I gotta look
that right
over this
needs glasses.
Yeah, this I might have to. I might have to change the setup here. Put this monitor on the other side.
Oh, that's terrible.
What is the most unhealthy candy ever?
Unhealthy is different.
I know. Yeah, I just saw that as a Google thing. I was like, what is it?
Oh, now you're down the rabbit hole. Now I gotta know. People gotta know what is the most unhealthy candy.
Twix bars.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Yeah. It says just one fun-sized Twix contains 250 calories, 17 grams of sugar, and 14 grams of total fat.
Yeah. All right. Well,
it's in a fun size too. That's a little one.
Yeah.
That's not even.
that's like not even a full-size candy bar. That is a nibble of a Twix bar.
Highest ranked. What is the highest ranked? No, we don't want the highest ranked.
That is another great question. What is the highest ranked candy? Is it still hot tamales?
Oh, my mom loves hot tamales, by the way. She loves those things.
Really?
Yeah, she loves hot tamales.
If I see her in Disneyland, I will give her some hot tamales.
Yeah, wax Coke bottles is like candy corn. Yeah, circus peanuts, not citrus, Joshua.
Circus peanuts, yeah. I'd still say Peeps is probably up there for the third, like, because realistically, because they do make like the Halloween themed like Peeps, you know, and I have seen people get those in their candy bags.
What are NECCO waffles?
Are they like the
CCO? Oh, wafers. NECCO wafers?
Oh, NECCO wafers. Okay.
You know what those are?
I think they're like the little dot things. Hang on.
Yeah, they almost look
NECCO wafers. You want me to describe the taste to you?
Please do.
I will. All right. The NECCO wafer, a truly unique flavor and texture. Some call it chalky. Others say it's creamy. With licorice, lime, lemon, orange, clove, cinnamon, chocolate, and wintergreen flavors, the NECCO wafer is truly a traditional candy. It is like a gross ass version of a Smartie. That's exactly what it looks like.
Nobody's eating that
Except,
either.
Yeah, nobody's eating this shit. This shit is someone you give your enemy.
How would that be mean if you just like had a party where all you did was put out this shitty candy?
Shit candy.
Like every year, just like you invited all your besties over and just always put out shit candy. And just from across the room, you just looked at everybody like it was almost like a trolling moment. You just observed everybody look at your table, like, as they look at each other, like, who's gonna eat this shit?
Yeah, who's got that NECCO wafer right there?
Yeah, who loves the taste of chalk? Who wants a wax Coke? You thirsty?
Oh, dude. Oh, nasty. I would love that though. That would be like the ultimate, like, you guys are my best friends. Like, I want you to eat these candies with me. Like, you know, just a sign of like friendship.
Yeah, just putting out shit. Like, fun fact, because you know, Mariana's sister keeps, you know, they come over a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And needless to say, her best friend is either the couch or the toilet. So we stopped putting the best toilet paper in the one downstairs. We went out and bought
no.
shitty toilet paper.
Oh no, Joshua. Have you gotten any complaints yet?
Is that okay? I guess that's a question. Is that rude to put in, you know, the shitty one ply for your guest bathroom and put the good stuff in your master? Is that rude?
I don't think it is. I mean, they're not. I mean, yeah, they're over all the time, and they're not giving you any money for any of this. You know, like they ain't paying for the toilet paper. You're paying for the toilet paper. So if you want to put cheap ass toilet paper in there, I would say I'm all for it. You know, save yourself some money. So,
yeah, like, well, okay, so this is gonna be another thing. Is now that we've been doing that, I'm gonna pay attention to if they're like, oh, I'm gonna use the one upstairs now. I'm gonna use that one instead. I know you guys got 3 bathrooms in your house. This one down here, just, you know, I'm gonna pay attention to you know.
See, and then you got to start, like, you just got to put it, like, you got to hide the good stuff now. You know, like, it's on a limited supply basis. It's a COVID run here, right? Like, you know, like, you don't get the good stuff anymore.
That's fucking. That is so. We were thinking about that. It was like, again, where we went to grocery outlet. It was just like we saw it on the shelf. We're like, should we? You know, it was that moment of like, should we get this stuff? Because everybody hates shitty toilet paper, right? Nobody, unless you have
it breaks
to buy
easy,
it.
goes through your fingers. Yeah,
you know, like nobody's really buying that stuff, and we did, and now it's in our guest bathroom. Just like the shitty candy on the table, this is gonna be an experiment. You know, will they continue to want to use the restroom as many times as normal, or will they go, oh, I gotta go home?
That's great. See, but you had to do the pre-work first. Like, do you know how many times they use the restroom before you set out this toilet paper?
Yeah, too many.
You know? Well, yeah, there you go. All right, well, yeah. Let me know how it goes. Follow up next week. We'll see. We'll see if there's a drop in deuces.
I mean, I feel like an asshole for admitting that. Is that like I feel like a dick. Like I on purpose. I might as well call my sister-in-law.
It's your house, all right? It's your house. You pay the mortgage. They don't pay for any of that, all right? You buy what you want. Just saying. Just saying.
I'm an asshole. It's okay. It's okay.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
just a tiny bit.
but to my defense, I do have the I do have the consent of her sister, so she's totally on board with the shitty toilet paper down there. So I'm not alone.
There you go. In this decision. Hey, you can wipe your hands clean, right? That's it.
Literally, they're gonna have to with that one ply.
Yes, they are.
We're gonna go from a shortage of toilet to now the soap's always empty because it just got poo finger.
You have to trade one thing for another. Oh man, that's great, Joshua. That's fucking great. Listen, Joshua, I don't want to go for too long. We're at 50 minutes here.
Yeah.
We're almost at a goddamn hour. Can you believe that?
I can.
A solid hour. I am utterly amazed that we can do this for so long and it not feel that way.
Yeah, we just. I think we should start off running. You know, like we have that build up, and we just start off running instead of the slow trickle.
Yeah, I like it. I do very much like it. You know, I was even like thinking to myself the other day at work. I was like, I look forward to Tuesdays like now. Like, I just want to talk to Joshua for a while. Like, it's really nice.
Because there's always going to be a gem. There's always going to be something in here that's just going to jump out at us.
Yeah, like it's great. It's great. You can't even like you can have a little bit of structure and like then all of a sudden it's like I got poop in my fingers, you know? It's great. So, but before I let you go, Joshua, we'll go for about an hour here.
Okay.
Before I let you go, I wanna talk about the green text, right? I found some that I wanted to read. I have two in particular. Let me load them up real quick. All right. I forgot what the title of this one was, Joshua.
Oh, these are fun boys and girls and they thems on Reddit?
I think one of them is they them. Oh wait, I do have the title of this one. This one is called "The Catalyst for Change." All right. Here we go.
Gotta prepare myself. Here we go.
Recently moved out. Kind of living in the ghetto, but it's okay because of cheap rent. Lots of crackheads around at night being loud. Idea. Buy a drone with a speaker. Pay a voice actor on Fiverr to record a few lines. Fly the drone by the crackheads. Drone says, "We've been monitoring you. Leave the restricted area immediately." Crackheads disperse. Do this for a month straight. No more loud crackheads at night. Just renewed my rent. It's gone up by 30%. They solved the one problem to now have another problem, Joshua. How does that make you feel? Was that a smart idea? Should have done it differently?
I say bring the crackheads back. Bring them back. You know, growing up, as a kid, maybe bums are different now or crackheads are different now, but we used to actually hang out with these people, and you'd be surprised, you know, if you can connect with a crackhead or a homeless person and just, you know, vibe and chat with them, you might actually, they could be good for the neighborhood, you know, low rent, you know.
Okay, all right. I'm hearing the benefits. Let's go.
You
Low
know?
rent. I'm a for it so far. Yeah.
And it actually is a form of security as well. There's always somebody awake. There's always somebody walking around. So you know,
always somebody awake.
you have to befriend.
Yes.
You have to befriend the night walkers. I say befriend them.
You know, befriend the night walkers. I mean, I agree with you on this because I feel like back before I lived, like when I used to live in Salinas, there was just a regular like homeless man who would like live by the park, and because we lived by the park and we'd see him every day, we'd always say hi to him. Never caused no trouble.
Yep.
But he was homeless, and it's like I see your points. Your points are valid. All right,
but there's
he was
two
probably
sides.
up all night.
You know, there's two sides of it because you can have the real shady ones as well. So
True.
Just
Very
like
true.
neighbors,
Once
you got
steal
good
your
neighbors,
catalytic converters,
bad neighbors.
yeah, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Agreed.
ultimately, I'm gonna give the homeless people, as long as they're not breaking into things, as long as they're not, you know, shitting on your sidewalk and feeding weird things to your dog.
Respectful homeless people. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to respect them. Maybe help them. Maybe give them some food. Maybe all they need is a little hello every once in a while. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I feel you. I'm with you on that one. You know, like mental health is a big thing with homeless people, and it's like sometimes you don't have the resources as a city to handle that correctly. So, kind of sucks that you fucking had them moved. I mean, I guess he didn't move them by force, really. You know, like he didn't call the cops every day and like get them kicked out of their area. They kind of just left on their own, which is nice, or like a nicer way of doing that. But still, yeah, good luck with your 30% rent raise.
Ouch. Yeah, 30%'s a lot.
Yeah,
that is
Jesus.
significant.
Goddamn.
Bring him back.
Bring him back. Fuck, that's awesome. All right, give me 1 second. I will find the other one for you.
I will say though, we used to drink with homeless people back in the day. Yeah.
Really?
Thinking about it now, I'm like, holy shit! We put our mouth on the same bottle that homeless guy did. Who knows what he was doing? You know, thinking about it now, we used to share bottles with it. Yeah.
I am surprised you are still alive.
There was a few because they would buy it for us. So it's like you gotta. Sorry. It's like you gotta let them have a drink, right? We have a cup of like, gosh. They could have had all kinds of stuff, man, and we're just staring at the bottle with them. My goodness.
Jesus. But I mean, see, case in point, you befriended him. He never hurt you.
Yes.
You know?
We actually had bums, or I shouldn't say bums, people who didn't have houses, homeless people, defend us when we would be out skateboarding on property, and then like the security guards would come out. So we had a few homeless guys come up and be like, leave the fucking kids alone. They're just trying to have fun. So here we are like kids having fun, and we got this homeless dude and the security guard almost going to blows for us. So again, there's a possibility to befriend and a mutual respect.
I could see that
with the community.
Yeah, I mean,
it can be worked out.
Some of them just went through some hard times, like maybe it's not all mental health issues. Maybe it's just like they probably just had a series of unfortunate events. So respect the homeless.
Agreed.
Unless they're being assholes. Yeah. Then you know what? Fight fire with fire.
Or fight feces with feces.
Feces with feces, baby. There's a reason why stuff comes out of you. It's meant for throwing. All right, Joshua, this is the last one. I'm just going to read it to you. Okay. I'm not going to read the title of it because it'll spoil it. So I'm just gonna read it, and here we go. Be me. Take a shower. Use a shower gel that smells like mint. Decide to wash my balls. I can taste the mint through my balls. The taste is stronger in the area where the balls meet the asshole. I have taste buds on my balls. Maybe this is due to a mutation. And am I an X-Men? Joshua, is he an X-Man? Have you had this experience?
I think you went.
Have you ever had the taste of menthol come through your undercarriage?
It's not coming through unless you touch your balls and then you touch your mouth. I'm just going to do that. It's not there.
Facts.
Yeah, you're not tasting what's on your balls if you're not putting it back in your mouth. I promise you.
So you don't believe him then? You don't believe that this man has superpowers where he can taste through his taint, essentially?
No, I think he just forgets the fact that he had his hand on his junk, and then he goes, puts his thumb on a piece of peanut butter and freaking puts it in his mouth or something. Like, I think this guy eats peanut butters with his fingers, man. I think he's doing more with yeah. He's touching his nuts and then touching his mouth. There's no way around it.
Okay. All right. We don't believe you. Sorry. There you are not the X-Men.
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit. Well, there you go, Joshua. Episode 1 in the books. Next week we'll talk about our favorite movies for Halloween season. Top 3. And Joshua will do a follow-up with his mother to find out when she's going to Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland.
So we can deliver her the Red Hots.
Yeah, Red Hots and get some candy corn from Grandma.
Oh, that's awesome. All righty. Thank you everybody for listening. We'll see you next week.